right, Brandon Clark, third place points finisher, comes home with a 5th in the final race of this series. So looks like that last race out there, you just kind of rode and held your own.
Yeah, that last race I decided to get in the back, run it. Wasn't really feeling that good, Third place, I can't complain with that. Third place in the championship. I'm just ready for to get on the road, start doing some touring, some other tracks. We have some advantage. And, it was a fun series. I had fun all the way. I could have cared less what place I came in. I just glad to be here with you guys.
All right, man. Brandon Clark, definitely look for him to come back when we start doing some touring here in the future.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got Jacob Jr. Thompson here, and almost ended my life tonight off the back of his four-wheeler, but we're just not going to really talk about that. Okay, we will talk about it a little bit. So, looks like you broke traction a little bit there on the bottom and slid up, but I guess you really didn't know that Clint was back there, and fortunately got it all sorted out once we got you off the trailer because you were going home, and it's all good now. So talk about that race from your perspective.
Well, I got a broke rib. That was about it.
Well, yeah, based on the helmet throw there, which had a lot of velocity behind it, and also the four-wheeler turning over, for both the riders to come out pretty much incident-free, and for the most part injury-free, I think that's pretty good.
Didn't come in last. I'm happy about that.
That's right, and pretty sure you had about a 5th in the points there, so that's pretty solid. And
still not last.
That's right, and hope your rib heals up pretty fast. Any more words? You good?
Yep.
All right, Jacob Jr. Thompson. All right, we got Dylan Snyder here, coming off his best career finish here at Dirt Hole Speedway with a 3rd place finish in that last race. Talk about that race, man. Looks like you run the eventual winner, Will Connie's, pretty hard, and still ended up 3rd.
Yeah, I ran him hard, and he came into this curve right here. And he lost it, and I dove to the bottom. He got back to speed. And here came Mr. Clint King, All-Star Pro driver. Nothing's never his fault. Throws it by me, passes me on the outside.
Yeah, it looked like you finally, he rode back there for quite a while, and he was pretty content with just riding behind you there. I was going to try to finish it out in 3rd, but he finally drove to the bottom and finally had an opening. And once it looked like he got by you, it looked like you backed off just a little bit.
Yeah, once I knew you had me, I was like, I'm just going to finish it up 3rd.
All right, well, best career finish, and definitely got a lot better as we went. And pretty much every race you ran, you increased position, so that means you should be winning one of these things pretty soon.
Yep, I reckon I better leave now.
All right, Dylan Snyder.
We're here with Clint King, the points champion for the last and final race of the season. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's a wild race. That's the wildest one I've had. Me and Junior got into it a little bit, and he kind of lost traction, pushed me up the track, and I ended up on the tire barrier and flipped over. But it's all good. Still come away with 2nd in the race. I barely got by Dylan. It's starting to rain a little bit, so it's probably getting ready to get real cold and icy. It's gonna be a lot of fun in the morning. But come away with a championship. Had 3 wins in a row, so can't complain. 3 wins in a 2nd. Can't really complain. Congrats to Will on the win there. Glad to see him get one, and really ready to redo this racetrack and have us another series. I think we're going to start doing some touring. So it was a good race. Unfortunately, didn't tear anything up when we flipped over, but all my body parts are okay. But it was a good race, and I look forward to coming back next season.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. All right, Will Colonies comes home, first W of the season, first win. Pretty pumped about that. You got the hardware sitting there on the front of the four-wheeler. Good race, man. What are your thoughts about that one?
Well, it was actually a pretty interesting race. Had a couple wrecks, pretty nice ones. I'm just happy came out with the win. It was pretty close, about wrecked a couple times, but came out with the win.
Yeah, it sounds good, man. Looked like you had a field under control. Only had one little challenge there at the very end, but I don't think passing was pretty much non-existent tonight. So you got the pole in that 2nd race, and looked like it made it pretty easy on you.
Yep. Also got to thank Dylan. He blocked pretty good for me. Stopped Clint from coming, so that helped out.
All right, sounds good. Well, Will Colonies wins on the last race on this configuration before we redo the racetrack. Also comes home with 2nd in the points.